I'd like to introduce our board. Phil, this is Roz, Ron, Jackie. And our back table there, Sandra's our treasurer, and there's assistants there. They're all back there. Dues are due for 2010. If you'd like to make a payment, we'd be glad to accept your money. And our guest, here on my right, Kurt Price, Joe Budd, and Tim Dornblasser. Got it right. I've been on with him for 2 years. I'm going to call on Roz Greenberg for a minute to make an announcement concerning the White Elephant Sale that takes place here in Wynmoor on February 26th. Roz?
Ladies and gentlemen, we're always looking for volunteers to sell raffles there. It begins at 10 a.m. to 2 in all of the 3 ballrooms. Almost all the tables are sold. They are $10 a piece. If you choose to bring in your own things, if not, all the clubs who are part of it will have their own tables to sell their merchandise. So please attend. We'd like to have some volunteers. If you see me after the meeting, I'll be glad to sign you up. I always need help with that particular thing. It's very crowded. It was very crowded last year. We did very well. So I hope you all join us and come. Thank you.
It's a great event. It's a good money raiser for our club. I found a little Farberware grill, if you all remember those Farberware grills, electric grills. I've been wanting one for years. I found it for $10. And they're just great things. It's the time to get rid of the things in your storage closet that you don't want to throw away because you know you're going to use it someday, as we all do. And bring it here. It's going to go to a good use, and it'll help the club with some money. I have some notes that Sid left me. Wants me to be sure to announce the primary election date on February 2nd. And he again wrote, join the club, dues are now due. So our next month's meeting will be February, in the third Tuesday in February. And the winner of the primary will be our main speaker. So we'll have that person here again. You can ask them questions, and they'll be here telling us why we've got to get out and beat the Democrats. And I'm sorry, I had a television I was bringing tonight, and I forgot to bring my little battery-powered Hurricane television. I was rushing to get here early, because I'm often known as the late Jack Mendelson. Meeting's February the 16th, Ballroom A right here. Now I will call on our potential candidates. I'm going to give them 3 questions. They each will answer the question, then they'll be available for questions from the audience afterwards. I'm going to ask them, what is your experience, to speak on these subjects. What is your experience? What is your philosophy of government? How will you represent us? And so in that case, we had a drawing, we put names in a hat, drew names, and the speakers are going to be Joe Budd first, Kurt Price, Ed Lynch. Not Ed, Tim. And then we'll be open for questions. So now let me turn it over. Each potential candidate will have 10 minutes. Gentlemen? Joe?
Start your engines, huh?
Roz is the timekeeper.
Jack, thank you for the opportunity, for the invitation to come and be able to share about my platform this evening. And I'm a little more comfortable just having the mic in here, so I'm going to stick that in there. Don't take that off my timekeeper, please. My name's Joe Budd. I've been called Johnny come lately to this race. I am the last candidate in the race. That being said, I've accomplished more in a shorter period of time than the other candidates have accomplished. First thing being is, when I entered this race on September 14th, Robert Wexler resigned a month later. That meant we were going to have a special election. It wasn't until October that my campaign had printed up our candidate petitions. And with 7 weeks to go from the time that we were ready to start collecting candidate petitions till they were due on November 30th, my campaign was